Seriously, did she really just slide into my DMs to have a conversation? This random chick on fucking Facebook. No, she's not. She's in a group that I'm in. Not thought, bot. He said. I mean, she might be, but still, like I said, no. Least the bitch could do is, you know,
Here
get to
we
the
go.
point of why she fucking messaged me. Yeah, I don't mind it, you know? Shit. You want to show me your titties, show me your titties. I don't care.
You do care. Alright, here we go. Week 1. Daigle. Yes, I am on YouTube.
That looks a lot like my old job. Holy shit.
I'm using the rookie QB as of right now. Hell yeah.
Yo, that's an inventive Halloween costume. They're the fucking character select screen for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That is kind of dope.
Oh no, I have 4
The entire
quarterbacks, 4
character select
QBs, so who
screen.
knows?
Like, check this out. Hold on, I'm gonna put this shit in the chat.
Who?
That's inventive as fuck.
Michael Thomas? 575 XP. I'm on Daigle. Where are you, my friend? Is that what he said? No. I thought he I said something in the chat.
Dude, I hear the fucking music looking at this. I can hear the music. Well, here's. I wanna take you for a ride. Wanna take you for a ride. Tell me you don't hear it. It's so good. That is the best fucking costume.
That's right, 12 o'clock. Midnight is when free agency starts for S&B.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Throw to Triquan, what the fuck his name is? Smith. Traquan Smith.
What?
That's funny.
Say what? You know what? Even if the
Cool. Yeah. Awesome conversation.
I can take solace in the fact that it took the World Series champions to knock us out. So, yeah, I ain't mad.
I thought you were a Nationals fan, Darth.
Oh, what? No. How fucking dare you?
I'm sorry.
That's just what it says, man. Oh, Yankees, man. How much those
Where's
team
my
sucks.
opponent? Oh.
Yeah, well, at least we won more than one fucking game. Sorry ass. Oh ass, punk ass motherfuckers.
So my opponent says, let's do this. I'm still waiting. Huh?
What?
Who said this? Who says it's in week 12?
He might be.
Wait, why are we in week 12? Or not? Yeah, he texts me, he's like, wait, why are we in week 12? We're not, we're in week 1.
I'm really interested in seeing what the fuck he's looking at. Kinda, yeah. Code franchise. No? It clearly says 2019 week 1. I don't know what the fuck he's seeing. What the fuck are you talking about, Kenny? You dumb motherfucker. Damn. Oh, I went to team. That's why. Oh shit, we got a few games get played since the last time I looked.
I do like that costume though.
Oh wait, the Iowegians and Sean all played. I was
Really?
counting you, because
Are
you,
you fucking
me,
serious?
and no, it was just you and me. We played basically at the same time. Oh, and Sin and G and Nate, and then MJD and Gunrage, and then that debacle we just watched.
So pretty much I had to back out and fucking, yeah. No, sometimes it makes me sleepy. Yep, makes me want to go to sleep.
Sure. I don't know. I'm completely tuned out.
Alright.
Oh wow. Check this out.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, that guy was still here?
What was that?
Ancient Rogue. Billy must be sleeping. Or he must be at work.
Billy?
Yeah.
Billy wouldn't have gone to work at 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Oh, shit. New nickname for lube. High fructose corn syrup.
Come on now. Come on now.
Be a risk right here. Let's play right here.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Kirksey coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And they'll run it here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here in this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And they'll get him down right about the 20. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he didn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
Come on, gentlemen.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. An Eagle first down, Wentz to Ertz.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Anytime the crowd.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, drag him to the fucking one.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Ah.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
You know, a good time has been had.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Wentz. He'll buy some time. And the Eagles are in for 6. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Elliott now to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage. So
the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a former 5th-round pick of the Eagles. This is Dion Lewis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
I had him at the 1, and then he did a play action and just took off.
First foray into the red zone
just straight
for
off
Miami.
the play action.
They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what?
You're damn right.
The chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
2/3 of his fucking team is running.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Isaiah Crowell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Point after, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a pick six.
A lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Who?
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
Whatever.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Wentz to throw. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot
because
you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Knight.
Yeah, I can fucking run off my quarterback too. I'll play dirty.
Look at those stick skills. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around. Packer takes off and runs downfield, and that's exactly what he did.
My quarterback does it better. All right, I'm done with my QB runs for now.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jamil Showers will see the field eventually.
First down, a run with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Richard on the toss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Yep. Well,
he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. In for the score. And the Dolphins are in for 6. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how. And in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
I just wanted my rookie receiver to catch the ball.
14-7.
My 6th.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
6'6", 81 release.
They'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Now it's the backup Simeon. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Oh.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Yes.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Hang in there now.
Play action. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Shut that shit up, MJD.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I knew that shows in the open right there. Couple chains. Helps. Yeah, I was hoping my my safety would get there in time. Well, I mean, I had my safety blitzing right there.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
I heard.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Ertz has it left side.
I totally fucked that one up.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Gave me
Wins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I've been missing fucking tons of snaps this game.
Now a play fake. Wentz to Michelle on the dump off. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Michelle, is that? Oh, you did trade the Eagles?
The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go. Blue line.
Throwing again is Simeon. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Why?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
All right, now look at 56.
Prevent.
Lucky 56.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, come on.
Past midfield, almost
1
to the
second
40
left. I
before
turned
being taken down.
I should hit square.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
I think that was, what, man up 30?
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Damn, wrong play, I think.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Set. Green 39. Green.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
That's right. That's right. You see me using him. My rookie receiver, he's starting.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox. Busting throw to get him for a loss of 6.
Damn. Saw my receiver the last second. Shit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Okay, hold on to that ball, buddy.
An incomplete
I know
pass
that
on
was
that
a
last
hard hit,
play, and
but
that
still.
means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch it now, Barney!
They'll drop to throw.
Throw the ball.
And he's going to be driven down. Michael Bannon able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This is Sony Michel. He grew up a few miles north of here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I'm going to pick my defense. It always works. It's always mostly interception.
From the gun, it's Phins. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
This is Lewis. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And it'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I believe so.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Nice punt.
On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, 3rd quarter in Denver. Chargers have just scored, so they extend their lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, I made him punt.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Powerful running. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back now in Miami.
Hang in there now. Here we go. 180. Shorty.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now on 1st down. To Michelle on the screen. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And on the ground they go with the running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll run it here. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Gonna try to go for 3. We'll go for it. Go. What's up? There's a punt. Okay.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big run there by Hyde. 53 yards.
No. Not easy at all. Not easy at all. First down. Fucking Carlos Hyde.
So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice
play
play
for
the
defense. Give my fullback some love.
On second down, here's Crowell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Once again here on 2nd and 10. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 58 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Hyde. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Okay.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Game's over. It's not really one, but I'll take it.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, So special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.